Greetings and welcome. Welcome to Papa's house. Today is an exciting day in the history of Papa John's. Come on in, we'll talk about it.
Okay, I think I'm recording, so we're ready, bro.
Alrighty.
Okay, I'm just gonna do my intro. Yo, what up, everyone? My name is Jake Paul, and I'm gonna scam some kids today. Woo! That's what's going on in today's world. Am I right, kids? That's right. So, today we have a special, fun-filled episode. By the way, Slender Slaughter 5 just posted a video according to my Gmail. I don't know who that is. Wait, yes I do. Actually, we should watch that right now. Anyway, no, that's besides the point. My name is Jake. You are listening to episode 4. I literally just uploaded a podcast like a few seconds ago, and it feels good to be doing this, recording this right away. I think that's, I'm going to have a busy week. Finals are coming up. I got some stupid freaking church camp. Not stupid. It'll be fun. It'll be great. I'm going to learn about Jesus. I'm excited. But that's this weekend. And today we have the wonderful, lustrous Max Greene. Hello, Max.
Hey, what's up? I'm calling.
Yeah, he's calling in because I wasn't gonna have time at all this week, and I'm just like, let's just do it right now. Yeah, today we're gonna be talking about our Disneyland trip that we went on. When was it? The 23rd. So that would have been a few weeks ago from now.
It's my birthday.
And it was for his birthday. It was a wonderful time. We had a great time. Disneyland it's a sacred place. It is a very sacred place. Max, do you have anything to comment on about our Disney trip?
Yeah, it was pretty fun. It was, we went with a group, who at times, was interesting to be in a group of those specific people.
Yeah.
I love everyone in the group to death, but,
it was like, it's funny because Max and I have been doing this trip for, what was this, like our third year, fourth year, something like that?
Third time.
So we're kind of OGs at, we know how to roll Disneyland. And these guys bringing our friends around, it was really funny. It was just, that's all I gotta say.
It was funny.
Like inside jokes and inappropriate memes and just like saying things that are funny in a personal context out loud in public. Just many situations like that. A little bit awkward at times. Because if it was just me and Max, we would be rolling, bro. We would be hitting everything. We would know in each other's minds what we got to do. But with this group, it's like, what do you want to do this? Because Max and I, right, Max? We wanted to do things for the group, not just for ourselves.
Yeah, so we would have gone on every dark ride if it was just us.
Yeah, and it was just interesting. It was just interesting.
Yeah, it's interesting to see, whenever I go to Disneyland with a different group of people, which isn't as often as I'd like, but it's interesting to see how other people are inside of the parks.
Yeah.
There's always, my aunt, for one, is the worst in the parks. It's awful, because she'll just say, here's the situation. She's talking to my cousins before we go to a trip.
Yeah.
And she's just telling them how we have to go the entire day. And she said, so we have to get a fast pass immediately. We get a fast pass, we go on a ride.
Oh my God.
We wait on the ride, we go on the fast pass after. And then we go on the fast pass and then wait in line after we have a fast pass.
Yeah, see, that's excessive planning.
That's the worst way to do things.
The way we did it, we pretty much staged it within hours, where we go, all right, we're gonna do this one thing, and after that we're gonna do the next, and from there we'll see what to do. And
we didn't you can't overplan a trip to Disneyland because
seriously,
you don't know how long things are gonna take. Especially with the fast passes, the way it works.
Yeah.
Is the times are always scattered around, so you can't have this alternating wait in line fast pass system.
Yeah, exactly. Plus, if you want to eat, you want to walk around. You don't want to be waiting in lines all day. You want to walk around. You want to see things. You want to watch a show, maybe. So
we didn't watch any shows when we were there.
which I mean, I think it's fine. Like,
That's fine. I mean, we saw a bit of Phantasmic.
and yeah, like we both seen Phantasmic before too. Like we
How much
both.
more of Phantasmic do you need? Aladdin.
I mean, I love Phantasmic. Like
Cool, but you don't need to watch it twice.
no, I mean, no. I've seen it. Like
Yeah.
I personally, I would watch it 5 times, and
Me
I've
too.
seen it 5 times. I've seen it 5 times. So I'm like, I'm good. I'll see it in passing, right? I'll be on Splash
Yeah.
Mountain, and I'll go. That's Phantasmic. That's cool. And
That's exactly
it,
what we did.
and that's what we did, and I was happy with that because we saw the dragon as soon as it was spitting out fire, and
Right
then
when we went down the drop, right? Or
the first drop, yeah, right before the
okay,
first drop,
Yeah, that's when you see the view.
yeah, and it was like I could hear the music too, and I'm like, this is all I need because all I like is the dragon, and all I like is the music, so it was perfect. And then thank God we didn't have to navigate through any parades, right? No parades at all.
That's the worst thing.
Yeah, we didn't see a single parade. I didn't even see people lining up for a parade. Did we see people?
I did. When we were in the train, you could see people, the sad people on the ground.
Oh, yeah.
It was like an hour before.
Yeah, and I remember, and the conductor was like, "Oh, if you want a space for the parade, all this area is still perfect, and it's at the end of the parade route, so you'll see everything." I remember that.
I find Disneyland, a lot of Disneyland parades really unnecessary because they're all the same.
Yeah.
Except for the electrical parade. What's that called?
Yeah, electrical parade.
Electrical, basically, yeah.
So
And the light one. That is the electrical parade.
yeah, there's Paint the Night. Paint the Night is really awesome.
Paint the Night. That's the other one.
And that's in DCA right now.
Yeah.
So it's perfect. Like if you want a parade, if you want a good parade, go to DCA because DCA needs something, right? DCA it's like a nice poop. DCA is a nice poop. It feels good, but it's still poop. But then they've got Paint the Night, right? So it's like you ate a salad and you had a nice poop. So
Yeah.
it's very very nice.
So maybe it's like more of a bad poop. Like it tastes good going in, but on your way out it's bad.
It's a little bit spicy. Yeah,
Yeah,
a little
it's
bit
like
spicy.
Just eating a crap ton of Takis.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, and dude, I saw the electrical parade, not Paint the Night, but the original electrical parade the day before it left again. Because it left and it came back.
Yeah, they do that because it tours the world.
Oh, really? So it's going to come back again?
Not for a long time, because that was the first time in 15 years.
No, not 15 years. No, I had seen it when I was little. See, it used to be at Disney a while ago, right? So I'm going to say early 2000s.
Yeah,
and
it's
then,
been a while, though, because...
it has.
It's been going to, Tokyo Disney. I think it's at places that's not even Disney.
Yes.
I'm not sure.
No, that's the Osborne Lights.
Okay.
The Osborne Lights were at Disney World, and now they're at Silver Dollar City.
Okay.
Very strange. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
So
then...
let's stop talking about parades at some point.
Well, I mean, but I just wanted to say one more thing that, I think it went over to DCA because I remember I was able to see it from the Ferris wheel, and then it left for I don't know. I'm gonna guess 5 years, maybe a little bit longer. This is all guessing. We have no idea what we're talking about, folks.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we didn't see any parades. That was a nice tangent. Nice.
That was a good part.
And let's get right into it. We did 17 rides, and I have an itch in my nose really badly, and I'm trying not to pick my nose on camera.
You know you want to, Jake.
I know, I actually want to. I want to pick my nose. This is my show. If I want to pick my nose, I can pick my nose.
We're not live. You can cut.
Exact. Right? Well, I don't like to edit these,
All right.
Yeah. So anyway, we did 17 rides, and 6 of those were Splash Mountain. 3 were Haunted Mansion. 2 were Space. 2 were Pirates, and the rest were just I don't know. What else do we do? Alice in Wonderland, Winnie the Pooh.
Matterhorn twice.
We did. Oh, I didn't write down Matterhorn. We did Matterhorn twice.
And Carson lost his phone.
Oh yeah, Carson lost. It was oh my gosh, it was freaking midnight, and we were like, "Can we go home?" And Carson's like, "I don't have my phone. I don't have my phone."
This was the weirdest part of the night because it was super late and everyone was tired and no one admitted it.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
But then also, so I was gonna grab something from the Tomorrowland store.
Star Traders, yeah.
Star Traders, yeah. And I was just looking around, taking my time. Zach was trying to get us to go on Space Mountain.
That had a
and wanted to do that.
55-minute wait, and it's midnight, and we're like, we can't do
My
it.
dad was just waiting in the parking lot for us.
Yeah, and we're like, sorry, Charlie, we just can't.
Yeah, so we felt bad about that, and then I was just taking my time, making my way down fast. And Carson looks at me and just goes, Max, where's my phone? I can't find my phone. And I checked my bag. And his phone was not in my bag. And so we looked around, and all the people there were saying, well, we'll let you know. Give us your phone number.
Oh, my God.
Which doesn't help because he doesn't have his phone.
Yes.
And so we basically, the last ride we did was Matterhorn. So we sprinted back, and his phone fell out of his pocket. His jean pocket.
Yeah, okay, so
of his skinny jeans.
We had both seen. Did you see his phone fall out before earlier in the day? Because I did.
I have.
I did, and it was probably separate occasions too. So this dude's phone was falling out left and right. It was funny, and I've never lost my phone, so that's cool. Sucks for him. Yeah, no, I've never. I mean, like in my house, and then 5 minutes later I find it, but I've never been at Disneyland.
His phone.
Was it in his? Where was it? It was on the ride, right?
It was on the ride. Someone turned it in.
Yeah, but
Thank God.
Yeah, but like he left it in a place, like in public, like that's a little different.
Yeah, I think I lost my iPod my iPod Touch for a really long time, and then I found it 2 years later in my acoustic guitar bag.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say in your guitar, like
no,
you pulled a Johnny Cash on yourself. You just Johnny Cashed yourself. That's funny.
Yeah, I've Johnny Cashed myself.
Did I say Kosh? I meant Cash.
Yeah.
Well, he had what did he hide in his guitar? I don't know, some illegal drug. What if he forgot about it and he couldn't find it, and then he sold it to a pawn shop, and the pawn shop was inspecting it, and they were like, "We just found these drugs in Johnny Cash's guitar."
You've just upped the price by $170 6 pounds of cocaine.
Yeah, this guitar is an original Johnny Cash made by Martin, and it also includes 6 pounds of crack inside. We didn't know it was in here, but we have it.
This guitar is soaked in heroin, liquid heroin.
The inside. Oh, who took all the spoons? So,
we did Splash Mountain 6 times.
Holy crap, that's insane. Because we broke our record of, 4 times last year?
4 times.
I feel like we did it more. No.
I feel like we might have done it earlier in the day. No, okay, we did it once earlier in the day last year.
We did it
3 times in a row.
Yes, that's right.
I think this year we did it twice earlier in the day and 4 times in a row.
That is right. Which is pretty awesome. That's pretty cool. But that means
that's my favorite ride, so.
Next year we're going to have to ride it more.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure if I'm prepared for that.
I could do it.
See, and I wore my rain jacket for a reason, because I knew you were gonna want to ride Splash Mountain at least a few times, and I was like, all right, I'll be prepared. I'm gonna bring a rain jacket.
I was shivering on the way home, because I had to step out to get out of the car.
Yeah.
And I blasted the heat on the way.
Dude, but nothing. At least to me, this may sound kind of gross. But, peeling the socks off your wet feet at the end of a day is I am so home. I am home. And then you look at your pictures that you took, and you, just relaxing, listening to a nice podcast. Oh, my gosh, it's 2 a.m.
I did all of that. I listened to a podcast.
I forget what I did. I think I was listening to music. I don't know. It's irrelevant.
What podcast are you listening to the most right now, Jake?
Oh, holy crap, dude. I haven't been listening to it the most, but for the past 2 or 3 days straight, I've been listening to Joey Diaz's podcast. Do you know who Joey Diaz is?
I'm kind of familiar, yeah.
He's he talks like this, and he talks about crack cocaine a lot. Back in the 80s when I first started stand-up at the Comedy Store, I was doing bumps of coke on the piano in the main room. That's how all his stories start. And,
Nice.
and
Okay.
then
Yeah.
I cannot wait for Joe Rogan's Kanye podcast. Oh my gosh. Every day the anticipation kills me. I'm like, I don't know why. I want to watch it so badly, but it's going to be hilarious. It's going to be so funny.
That sounds pretty good.
Yeah, someone commented on my video, I think. Oh wait, no, someone subscribed to me. Slender Slaughter 5. I made a meme video about him, and he never really knew about it. But it would upset him, so I don't want him to find that video. Besides the point. Anyway, so yeah, Splash 6 times, Haunted 3 times, actually.
Yeah, that
Which-
third time was pretty crazy.
Yeah, I mean, did you really want to ride it a third time? Because I didn't.
No, but I feel like I'd be a jerk.
Yes.
if I said no.
Yeah, me too. So, go ahead and tell the story of what happened.
Okay, so we got off it the second time. Everyone was having the,
Yeah.
everyone had grim grinning ghosts stuck in their head, and it was pretty cool. And we got off, and so this one lady had these little green passes, and I didn't know what they are.
Yeah, me
They
neither.
were.
No one did.
So I went up and asked her, "Hey, what are those?" And I said, "What's this?" And she started singing, "What's this?"
Oh.
And I said, "Oh, that's funny and clever," but not sarcastically like the voice implies.
And then,
Yeah. So she said they're handicap passes for people who have handicap,
no way.
and I was like, "Wow, that's crazy." And she kept talking about how she's a music instructor or something.
How did she But how did we get to that conversation? That's what I'm.
Because she was singing, and then she said, "I said that's cool. That's funny and clever." And then she said, "Well, I'm a music instructor, so it's my job to be singing."
Oh, that's
And
right.
And you were like, "Ooh, what school?"
And I'm a band nerd.
nerded out.
So I'm like, if she's a teacher in SoCal, holy crap, this is competition. I could assassinate her right now, and so my school would win the next
It's
competition.
perfectly legal.
But yeah, that wouldn't be legal. I wasn't really thinking about that.
No, it would be legal.
Oh, okay.
It's fair.
You know, the podcast I uploaded today was Assassin's Creed Syndicate, by the way.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
So.
Your call interrupted me from playing Zelda, so I hope. You're happy.
Oh, well, I'm sorry. You know, this podcast interrupted me from relaxing after I had a 3-hour rehearsal today. So, I mean, this is even better because I would be doing homework, and I'm just putting that off aside right now because it's not technically due tomorrow. So
Yeah.
I can be lazy about it. It's fine. Finals
Yeah,
aren't until like 2 weeks. I'm chilling.
Yeah, I'm terrified for that. Anyway.
Yeah.
Handicap. She kept talking. Jake was a nerd, and then she said, "You guys want to pretend to be crippled?" So we got in a wheelchair.
No, he didn't. It
Stumbled
didn't
up
happen.
the ramp.
Oh my gosh. So there was a pair of crutches, a wheelchair, and I just acted like I had autism.
No, I just kind of like rolled up there.
No. She was just like, take this pass and hand it to the girl up there, right? We didn't have to do anything. So we did, and the girl up there didn't even look twice. They must do this crap all the time. They must do this all the time. Where we just walked up and she was like, "All right, go in."
For a picture for the listeners, or I mean, even the viewers, because you can't see. He's not putting graphics.
No, I am.
It's right currently of the ride. I'm just.
Oh no! Yeah, no. Yeah, it's
so
just.
You leave the exit of Haunted Mansion at Disneyland.
Yeah.
And on your right, you're right.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lady handing out the passes. Don't ask her for one. Just start a conversation.
That's how you do it. Just start a conversation. Ask her.
I wasn't trying to get passes.
Yeah, no, we totally weren't because we were just curious, right?
Yeah. So.
But, she let us in again. It was cool. We rode it again.
Right when you enter the house.
Yeah.
Get in. That was pretty cool, though.
We didn't really want to go again, but you can't really not take up an opportunity like that.
Yeah, you're at Disneyland. Enjoy the
Right.
magic.
Yeah, so that was pretty cool. I feel like something like that happened again, but maybe I'm wrong.
Well, there was that lady Isabel at Splash Mountain. She was cool.
Who was that? Oh yeah, she was just a worker. I
She
felt
was
like
kinda
she was.
awkward.
Yeah, she seemed a little bit creeped out just because she's like, stupid
Why are people
teenagers.
talking? No.
Yeah.
And then she tried to be all cool after. I don't know. It didn't seem natural.
She was trying to shoo it. She was maybe trying to shoo us away. Like, she wouldn't mind if we left.
No, but then afterwards, she's like, "You gotta show me the picture."
That's right, yeah.
And then you showed her the picture.
She was nice.
Okay.
Wait, Max. I forgot to tell you. Oh my gosh. Actually, you know what? Just remind me if Indiana Jones ever comes up in the situation in this podcast. Actually, okay, I'm already talking about it. Screw it. So, the first year, Max and I... Wait, was I interrupting your conversation? Or the conversation? I'm sorry.
No, I'll bring it back up later.
No, go ahead. Sorry. I'm sorry. That was rude of me. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. I was just gonna say, our pictures on Splash Mountain were fantastic.
Yes, because we get every single picture when we rode on? Did we get all the pictures?
5 of them.
What happened to the 6th one?
I don't know. I just don't think I must have not been good. I don't remember.
Yeah. Oh, maybe that
must
must have been. Oh no, you got the Vape Nation one.
No, I got the one. Oh, should we tell that story really quickly?
Yeah, here I want to say this one. So we were doing. There's this thing, right? YouTube, right? It's a thing. I post videos on it, and there's this one guy, H3H3, Ethan Klein, and he made this video trying to find like the fattest vape. He wants to become a vape lord, and he's playing this character.
Nation.
Yeah, and he does this thing called Vape Nation, right? And he does a hand symbol, and the hand symbol is like a V in one hand, and you're making an N in the other. So it's Vape Nation, right? Totally, like totally innocent, because it doesn't have to do with the act of vaping. It's totally, like, Vape Nation is not even associated with actually vaping. It's a YouTube video. No one goes like, oh yeah. Like, it's different when you're doing the blood hand sign, right? The gang sign, because that's a gang sign. But this is if I were to do the bro fist, essentially. It's essentially like me doing a bro fist.
A little different, but yeah.
A little different. Anyway.
We're both H3 fans.
Yeah.
We're both Ela Kleiners.
Ela Kleiners for life. And that's actually the inspiration for this podcast, because, you know, he started the Papa John's meme, H3, and I wanted to carry that on with Papa Jakey's. So yeah, anyway, we do the Vape Nation symbol, and they take it down from the board, but the one right next to ours, right, was doing a middle finger.
Oh, that would no.
Was that a different time?
Yeah, so basically it was locked, the picture, and I was like, hey, I don't see our picture. That must be ours. They must have thought we did a middle finger.
Yeah, exactly.
And so, but then later that night, when it was like 11 o'clock and we just kept going on it 4 times in a row.
Yeah.
There was just like 6 people just flipping the camera off, and they weren't blocked at all.
Yeah, so that was kind of weird. It was interesting.
But they blocked our picture, and we went and talked to him, and he's like, I didn't know what it was. I thought it was a gang sign.
Again, okay, no. Well, he was like, I thought it was associated with vaping. And obviously we're underage, right? So we're not vaping. And so he was like, all right, I'm going to...
understand the H3. He just knew the Vape Nation. He didn't know the H3.
Yeah, he was like, it's associated with vaping, so they had to take it down, right? That was the connotation. I think
his boss came out.
Yeah, and then his boss... But he knew, too. He was like, oh, I didn't know it was a YouTube symbol. I think he really did know, and he just wanted to let us go, because I think he knew it was innocent. Just for his job, he had to take it down.
This guy works with YouTube.
What?
He's trying to take down H3.
Yeah.
It's like YouTube is demonetizing him constantly.
Yeah, just like freaking GameStop is trying to not sell us Big Chungus.
Yes.
Very simple. Very, very similar.
Okay, hold on. Quick rant about Big Chungus.
Okay.
So, I have Reddit. Like cool kids have Reddit.
Yeah, I don't know how to use Reddit. Honestly.
I have Reddit, and I remember seeing Big Chungus literally at Disneyland, and thinking, "Wow, this meme's really not funny at all."
And it's
funny. It died on Reddit so hard, and then a week later, it was on Instagram.
Yes. So
and it made me so mad because I knew about Big Chungus, and I thought it was funny before.
Did you see the post I made today promoting it? And
Big Chungus pose.
I made that Big Chungus thing. I drew it and it took me like half an hour.
It was on a Blu-ray.
Yeah, it was on a Blu-ray
You couldn't
because
even get a PS4 box.
well, because my PS4 games were at my dad's house, and I was gonna put it in the instrument closet and tell everyone that, look, Santa brought Big Chungus for us. That was the joke, but I had to rush it, and so I was like, I need to get this by tomorrow. So
that's no problem. Papa Jakey.
Yeah, I'm a fan of Big Chungus. Anyway, what were we talking about?
They blocked her picture. The boss came out and yelled at him and said it has to be only middle finger.
Yeah.
And how this guy works with T-Series.
What? He didn't say...
and he's trying to take down H3 and PewDiePie.
Yeah.
There, I said it.
You said that, and he looked like... if I were to look at him, he would look like a kid named Andy. He would just look like a kid named Andy. And that's all I'm going to say. Just like a complete jerk.
Jake, could I have a side tangent with you right now when you promise to edit it out of the podcast?
I'm not going to edit this out. Everything goes unedited. But before you do, we're at 27 minutes on my camera. So I'm just going to stop it and start it, all right?
Stop it, and then I'm going to tell you something.
Yes, okay. All right, we're rolling. Here we go. Go ahead.
No, I said... Oh, okay, never mind. I'm not gonna... I'll tell you the story after we're done.
Oh, you have like an actual rant. You want to just tell me. Okay, that's fine. I'll write it down so we don't forget. That's why I have my notebook right here. But I don't have my pen. So you'll remember. I'm sure you'll remember.
Okay, okay, we're back.
Yeah.
I'm ready. So, Jake, you should show the pictures of us from Splash Mountain.
I don't know if my editing skills are equipped to that.
All right.
Dude, I'm editing this thing on Adobe Rush on my phone, man.
Oh, come on, man, why?
Because I don't have access to a computer at home that has editing software, and when I'm at school, Mr. Switzer front loads us with projects. So I've got stuff to do, man.
Well, Jake, I have a 5 terabyte drive, so just give me this footage and I'll do it for you.
No, it's fine.
All right, whatever. That's fine.
I don't need to have this uploaded until a week, but I'm probably gonna need to record another podcast sometime soon.
Let me know.
Yeah, I will. I need help producing and crap.
Cool.
So so my quick little side, right? This
about Indiana Jones.
Yes. No, it's not about Indiana Jones, but let me give the backstory. So the first year Max and I went to Disneyland for his birthday. What year was that? 2016 maybe?
Yes, it was.
Yes, 2016. Wow. Oh my gosh. And there was this guy working there at Indiana Jones. He was probably 11, and his name was Austin. And
he was not 11 years old.
No, I'm saying it was probably 11, at night.
Yeah, it was super late, and it was pouring rain.
Pouring rain. No one was on this ride on Indiana Jones, and this nice man, Austin, shows us on. He's like, these are the best seats, right? And I was like, what a nice guy. So,
he let us go on the elevator.
Yeah, he let us go on the elevator, and, right? So this nice man named Austin. And then, New Year's Eve, 2018, I go to Knott's Berry Farm.
You did not see Austin.
And I saw a man who looked just like this guy.
Dude,
and his name was Austin.
Jake.
Dead serious.
I
but I
didn't. The exact same thing when I went to Knott's this last time.
Are you serious?
On Hang Time, I saw a guy named Austin who looked like him.
Yeah,
and I didn't think anything about it. I was just like, hey,
named
Austin.
Like a young white male, probably mid-20s.
Blonde hair.
Yeah, I couldn't see his hair, but yeah, it looked kind of like dirty blonde.
Yeah, that's what it was. I totally saw this guy.
Dude, Austin is still alive. This is crazy.
Did you say anything?
No, I didn't. But I should have. I should have been like, did you work at Disneyland? But I didn't want to be creepy. I didn't want to be confrontational.
No, okay, Jake. Here's what we're gonna do.
We're gonna hunt down Austin.
No, we're gonna make a video.
Oh my gosh! This is gonna be awesome. Holy crap!
And it's gonna have the worst ending because we're gonna find out it's a totally different.
Oh no! Oh my god! Dude,
why would someone move from Disneyland to Knott's? Knott's sucks.
Why not?
Compared to Disneyland?
Okay, but think about the pay and the demand.
I can imagine that Disneyland pays a lot more than Knott's.
Yeah, but the pay and demand ratio, from what I've heard, people at Disney don't get paid enough. but they're expected so much of, right?
Okay.
Whereas knots, I hear neither one. I don't hear that they're getting worked too hard or that they're not getting paid enough, which
Well,
means
Knots
it's
is-
probably around a happy medium.
Yeah.
Meaning the pay will be less than Disney possibly, but the demand won't be as great.
We gotta find him.
And a quick little other aside, when I was at Knott's, there's this guy on Montezuma's Revenge, and he just seemed so... Yeah? Oh, okay. Thank you. My stepdad just walked in. Sorry. My
Was
dog's
that
here.
Cooper?
Yeah, Cooper's in here.
Cooper.
Anyway, so I'm on Knott's, and I'm at Knott's on Montezuma's Revenge, and I'm in the line, and I go, something seems a little off, and I see this guy, and he seems so happy to be operating Montezuma's Revenge. It is creepy. This guy, he's like all giddy, he's like, and he walks over to the control panel and he presses the button 5 times.
Oh God.
He's button smashing the control panel, and they take off right on the launch.
Oh, that's
And
awesome.
this guy has the creepiest smile. He
Oh,
is
God.
like, I love this. And then when they come zooming back through the station, he is like, and he hears the screams, and he looks like Charles Manson. He is so excited to be hearing screams. It gave me the creeps, and I was like, I don't know if I trust this guy. But I went on the ride, and I survived. So,
Oh, good.
yeah.
I don't like that ride.
Yeah, it's a ride. I haven't been on it since well, before I just went, I hadn't been on it since probably, I think it's since I got my Knott's Pass like 5 years ago, 4 years ago maybe. And I went on it one time the day I got my Knott's Pass, and I haven't been on it since.
You don't get that much bang for your buck. Like,
Well, yeah, and I only waited like 10, 15 minutes. And
Alright.
I was
Well,
with my family too, and they were like, "Oh yeah, it was the first roller coaster here, and da-di-da-di-da, it's got a launch, it's got a loop, supposedly."
oh,
Yeah, so I mean, it's got a little bit of history, and that's really the only reason why I like it. And the launch is cool, and then at nighttime when you go up, you don't feel yourself going backwards. It's crazy. It's so weird. So
alright, that's cool. Maybe I'll go on it again. See if I like it.
yeah, we're gonna have to go to Knott's sometime. We're gonna snap the flyers,
Hunt down Austin.
hunt down Austin. It's gonna be a trip, guys. We're gonna make it awesome, and maybe we'll do a live episode. I don't know.
We could just, film it.
Yeah, make it like a little vlog. That was my intention for this show, doing like different kinds of segments and stuff like that.
That was.
Yeah. So next up that we did at Disneyland, going back to Disneyland, we did Tropical Hideaway, almost first thing in the morning. Not exactly, but
No, it's pretty early. Yeah.
yeah, it was early enough where no one was in there. It was because everyone just goes right past it.
Yeah, it's a hideaway. It's a tropical hideaway.
It is, and it's so yeah. It opened up on I think the 21st, so only a couple of days before we went. And their menu it's pretty limited. It's like when it comes to food, you can get these little mini churros, or you can get something called a bao, and I call it a bayo, but I don't know if I don't know if I should keep calling it that. And
I don't know. It's
wait.
fun for the meme.
Since we've been there, Max, they added a new bayo since we've been there.
They added a new band?
Yeah, it is a lime chicken bayo. Oh, wait, no, that's what you guys had. Ooh, this one has a fun name. It's a bulgogi beef bayo. That's the new one.
That's the one I had, Jake.
Oh, here, spiced vegetable bayo. Sorry.
Oh my God.
I was like, the chicken one, that sounds new. Oh, wait, the beef one, that sounds new. Okay, spiced vegetable bayo. So this is like the vegetarian option, basically.
Okay, I want to try that.
It's literally the beef bayo without the beef. That's all it is. Because it's chickpeas, praised vegetables, which is like, little pieces. That's what was in the beef one. Am I wrong?
Bayo had some potatoes in it, I believe.
Oh, okay. Well, then you don't get the potatoes.
Some spices.
It did have some, sweet chilies. Dude,
It was good.
So yeah, this bao or a bao, I should call it a bao. I should be respectful.
Well,
And
if you start calling it a bao, I'm gonna start calling it a bayo.
okay, then I'll call it a bao.
All right.
And so yeah, it's like a little dumpling, and it's filled with all kinds of fun crap. You got like I had the beef one, and it had beef and what else did I say? Vegetables and whatnot. And it was pretty good. Like there's some spices, really flavorful, and like the dough is of the dumpling, the actual dumpling part is like soft and it's doughy and it's like just flavorful and nice textures. Tasted really good. And then they gave us this little hot sauce too that was like actually hot. Like it was spicy chili sauce that tasted really good, and it was actually hot, and I dipped my bao in that, and it like genuinely enhanced everything. So
yeah,
it was
shout out to sauces that are actually hot, because
like
I went to I don't remember where, but I went to a restaurant recently and had some hot sauce. And there was actually no spice.
Yeah,
It was
because
Jack in the Box.
there's so many like white people, right? Especially at Disney, you want to appeal to the more sensitive side rather than to the like extreme spice side, right? That's just in general.
Yeah.
I think that's anywhere. But this, they didn't give a crap. They're like, if it's spicy but it makes it more flavorful, let's do it. And it was free. We didn't have to pay for it. It was just came with the snack. It was awesome. And
You could buy a $6 spork. It was.
oh, that was super lame, by the way. It was $2.99. This spork.
Yeah, sporks.
It's a
They're like-
spork.
In
It's
the
a s-
words of, I don't remember who said that, but it's like it's bad at two things.
Exactly.
And for someone to pay $3 for that, it was John Green. That's who it was who said that.
Really?
Yeah.
Was he talking about like these specific sporks or
No,
just sporks in general?
In general, they're all bad at two things.
Yeah, and
Like you can't dab in the soup at all. If you drink soup with it, it falls out the little holes.
oh, that is
the
true.
Prongs.
Unless it's like lodged in your mouth.
Yeah, and when you put the soup, or like if it's a spoon, you put the soup in your mouth and it scrapes.
Yeah, no, I know what you
Use
mean.
it as a spoon. It's god awful.
Yeah. So anyway, the bayos all very good. They were kind of pricey, $6. I think the appropriate price would be half of that, $3, right?
I don't know. It was pretty big. I'd say a $4 bayo.
But it's it's 4. I'm gonna say 4. But it's just a snack. It's not gonna fill you up, you know. But nothing
Yeah,
at Disney will
$6
fill
is
you
enough
up.
for like a corn dog.
Yeah, or like a pretzel with cheese. But that's not very flavorful. So if you want something good that's like handmade, I'm pretty sure they have to be handmade.
No, I watched them put them into the steam fryer.
Yeah, so and they just added this thing, not just, but since we've been there, a chilled ramen shaker. I'm not sure what they mean by shaker, but it says fresh vegetables, ramen noodles, and togarashi cashews with Asian vinaigrette dressing. So
I
it's
have
like a
feeling that
salad.
means It's like to go.
Yes.
No, it's a noodle. Right?
No, but it says vinaigrette dressing.
You can put vinegar on noodles.
Yeah, but it's not going to be like a soup. It's not a soup. Because there's cashews and vegetables, too.
You can put. I don't know.
I
We
think
have
it's
to go again.
I think it's leaning more on like the Asian salad side. We'll have to try
I don't
that.
know. There's no. Yeah, you're right. We'll
They
head back to the land.
also on the menu are chips, mango slices, pineapple spears, watermelon. You can get all of that at the bazaar. For desserts, the sweet lumpia, which is cream cheese, pineapple Dole Whip, pineapple dipping sauce. Wait, that sounded
sounds
weird.
good.
Cream cheese. It's a stuffed churro. It's a stuffed churro, and it's small.
Yeah.
It's like a third the size of a churro, and inside there's cream cheese, and then you can dip it in their Dole pineapple sauce.
I didn't know what you meant, and I heard the word cream cheese and automatically said, that sounds good.
Yeah, and that's $7 for 1/3 of a churro. That's like completely.
You only get one?
I mean, I don't know if you only get one, but each one is just the size of 1/3 of a churro.
Yeah,
So
but there's filling.
Yeah, but I don't know if that makes it worth it. Like, you can get a filled whole churro at Knott's for probably, I think that'll run you like $4 or $5.
Don't get churros at Knott's, Jake.
I mean, I want to
Those
try
are all
it.
floppy and bad.
I haven't had it. You can get a Dole Whip float, pineapple and orange swirl, pineapple and
At the
raspberry swirl.
Tropical Hideaway?
Yes, you can get
Oh,
a
so
loaded
if there's,
whip
like,
too.
A crazy line at the Dole Whip stand. That's a good place to.
For sure, for sure.
Don't tell anyone.
And there's assorted bottled beverages, and of course, your classic $4 Dasani water, brought to you by Coca-Cola.
Or the faucet.
Yeah, or you can go to a free faucet too. You can do that. That's always
you could
an
have
option.
A free faucet or $4
No,
faucet.
there's like, it must be filtered, because at different places around the park, there's spouts, like actual spouts of water, like.
Oh yeah, for sure. I used one.
Yeah, you did. I showed. Well, I mean, I'm sure you knew about it before, but I was like, hey, look, you can fill your water bottle here.
And I did.
So there's that. So yeah, overall Tropical Hideaway food, I would say. The prices were a little bit Disney, but hey, we were in Disney, so what do you expect?
Yeah.
And for what we bought, it delivered. It was really good. I had somewhat high expectations, because it's a new land in a park, basically. Or not a land, but it's a new area. It's very exciting, like, going to a new area in a theme park. Like, very exciting, especially for someone like me that's super into these kinds of things.
For sure.
And it was so much fun. In the theming, I don't know, because it's mostly just a sitting area. So you can kind of see the Jungle Cruise, and there's this bird.
Underwhelming bird.
Well, no, I heard the bird will interact and talk with you, but I didn't want to be like the crazy person talking to the bird. So I was like, I'm not gonna do that. I'm sorry.
Well, the little girl talked to the bird, and the bird did not seem to understand what the girl was saying.
I do not speak English. I speak animatronic. So you're like, 001001100.
I rate the bird 0 out of 10. It doesn't understand.
I don't know. It's a bird. I mean, they needed to add some kind of animatronic something, which they did, and it works.
No, they did not.
Yes, that's what the bird is. That's what the bird.
Ranchero de Zocalo did not have an animatronic.
Well, that's not a themed area. Oh my god.
Yeah, it totally is. What are you talking about?
No, but I mean like Tropical Hideaway. So that's more of like a restaurant, where I would say Tropical Hideaway is like more of an area expansion.
But they have other places like that.
Where?
Do they not? I feel
no,
like
but I mean, what I think the tropical, like what sets the Tropical Hideaway apart from everything else, besides the fact that it's new, is that like it's more of an expanded themed area rather than a new restaurant per se, or a new snack place, if that makes sense. I don't know.
Well, yeah, I see what you mean.
Yeah.
Speaking of Ranchero de Zocalo.
Dinner. We had dinner like champions.
Like
we ate
people,
like
we had
champions. We ate like adults. And
we even though we ate like adults, some children gave us their food. So.
Oh my gosh. Yes, it was so. Well, let's start off by what we ate. It was a seasonal chili relleno, and I knew I had to go with like a seasonal option, because right, I'm going to go to Disneyland during the seasons, and I'm going to go other times too. So get the seasonal stuff now and get the regular stuff later.
Sounds fantastic, the chili relleno.
The best part about it, because I felt like Disney was thinking about their customers, the best part about it was they put 2 kinds of sauces on it.
Oh.
They put red and they put green, because they knew we're going to give you a little bit of both, because we want you to get the full experience. And I thought that was amazing. That was like a step up for Disney to put 2 sauces on a chili relleno. Not just one, not one plain old red sauce. They gave me half red, half green. And if you wanted, because they hand make that stuff, I could just get red and I could just get green.
You could.
Or I could get no sauce at all. but I got a little bit of both. And I
Don't be a
thought
nerd. Don't get no sauce.
it was beautiful. It was beautiful. And then our friend, what did Carson have? Carson had.
I believe he had some tacos.
He had some tacos. They looked like good little street tacos. I think he got, 3?
Yeah.
And then there must have been beans and rice with that. Mine came with beans
Yeah.
and rice.
I found the beans a little underwhelming, but the rice was great.
I'm more of a beans person, so I leaned towards the beans. I thought,
I don't know. I love beans, but I feel like the ones here were not.
yeah,
They could have been better.
yeah, I can't recall too much. It didn't seem like there was anything wrong with my beans. I think
There's
that's
nothing
why.
wrong, just a little nothing special.
Yeah, I didn't really take too much notice to the beans or the rice.
The rice was good. I remember liking that rice. I got
That's awesome.
some cheese
what did you get?
enchiladas, and those were fantastic.
Yeah, go ahead.
As a man who can devour some cheese enchiladas,
Same.
I really appreciated the sauce on these as well. Because
Yes.
the sauce, they didn't give me two types. They gave me red
No.
or green.
Well,
I believe. No, you know what? They might have given me two types of sauce.
no, I think it's just red because I've ordered that before,
Yeah.
and no doubt, they're beautiful. They are cheese filled, and they are amazing.
And that spice had a kick to it, which I really appreciated. Cause
Yes.
as much as I love the sauce on all cheese enchiladas, I really appreciate it when they put the effort in for a kick.
Seriously. And, I bet you could have asked them for red and green because
I bet I could have.
they put on all the sauces themselves. I could see from the back.
I got some chips.
Yeah, I didn't
Which
want to
I
pay for
split.
chips.
No, I did.
Yeah, and then he shared with us, which was great.
Yo, those are some bomb chips because they had the limon.
Yeah, I love that. And then the table next to us, it was this family, and we could trust them, right? They're a trustable family. They're not going to put roofies in our food.
Well,
And they gave us their food that they didn't finish. It was like some kids, some adults.
some dry chicken tacos.
Yeah,
Brown burrito.
Not a fan of chicken, like dried chicken like that.
I smothered mine in sour cream, so it was good.
Yes, and then they also gave us chips, and I had the burrito, and someone else had the tacos. It was great. We were
How
so
was that
well
burrito?
fed. It was like a bean and cheese burrito. It was all in my sauce that I had, which made it all better.
Okay.
It made it all
Yeah,
better.
I
It
put
was
some of my spicy red sauce in my taco as well.
yeah. So that was a great experience. And next time we should eat at Cafe Orleans. Like save up a little bit of money because it's a little bit pricey.
Yeah.
But yeah, Cafe Orleans. If you're interested in trying something completely different, like the
The Monte Cristo
Yes.
there is pretty bomb.
Oh, you like it? Oh,
I
snap! All right, boy, you better
Do you not
save an
like
extra 20. No, I love it. That's why I'm saying like, oh, it's gonna be great. And they have garlic fries with this little spicy aioli, and you dip the fries, and you eat the Monte Cristo, and you eat the
my
grapes, and
gosh.
you just feel like a god.
Mint julep.
Oh yeah, can you order a mint julep there? I'm sure you
I
can.
don't know. I'm sure you can. I had 2 mint juleps in our time at Disneyland.
Yes, and I didn't even have one, but he gave me a
What?
sample of some of his. Well, because I was gonna order one, but it was at night, and I was like, I want some coffee, right? The coffee was
You did
terrible,
get
by the
coffee.
way.
That's weird. Why did you do that?
Well, because I wanted to try Disney coffee again, and I was reminded that it's not good. It's just not good, and yeah, and I just wasn't in the mood for like something sweet, because I don't have the biggest sweet tooth. So
Me neither, but a mint julep is my
yes,
tonight.
I agree. But I had just been to Disneyland in like October, and I had a mint julep there. And then when I went, I believe it was in August, I had a mint julep then too, a couple. So I've had at least 3 or 4 mint juleps since, that last year. So I'd been okay. I'd been filled up on mint juleps, and I was gonna try the beignets. I don't even know what a beignet is.
Those are good. I've had those beignets, and they're not worth the money though. I wouldn't say.
No.
No, because you get they're good, but they're just donuts.
Are they really? Are they
They're
like
just
donut
like,
holes? Are they donut?
No, they're Mickey shaped.
Oh.
They're really fluffy and You better not be wearing all black like you were,
Oh God.
because
But
man, you get powdered sugar all over you.
But they're like glazed. Like
No, they're not glazed. They're just like plain cake donut, really like a really fluffy plain cake donut covered in powdered sugar.
Oh. Mm.
They're
Well,
not bad. They're just like not.
I've got to
worth-
try it one time. Were you walking around when you ate it, or were you sitting down?
I think I was in line for a Haunted Mansion.
Yeah. See, if I try that, I'm probably gonna sit down.
Yeah, but still, it's messy.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. And you get a few too, right? You get more than one.
You get 3 or 5.
Yeah. There's options. And how much did you pay? Do you remember?
Like
I can look it up
$5
right now.
for 3,
$5 for 3.
or maybe even more. It was like $6.
That's not
Because
that
a
bad.
mint julep is exactly $4.49.
Thank you.
It's a little pricey, but I would pay that.
Let's see.
It's worth it.
Mint julep bar view menu.
Am I right?
Let's double check. Mickey shaped beignets 3-pack is $4.99.
Okay, so it's a little. It's
And-
$5.
Yeah, and what did you say the price of the mint julep was?
I'd say $4.49.
Bingo!
Hey-o.
Everyone, give it up
Someone
for
bought
Max.
a lot of mint juleps.
Woo! That's awesome. And then you can get an overpriced coffee for $3. It's not even that good. A travel
Did you
mug.
put any cream and sugar in it?
Oh no, I put a couple creams. Not a big sugar guy because I didn't know if it was just sweetener. You know,
Alright.
or I couldn't tell if it was just sweetener, and I didn't want to kill myself, so
All right, that's fair, I guess.
not that big of a deal. By the way, they have pictures of the mint julep bar, and it's like a rather nice sign that I would like.
Yeah,
this
I'd like
screenshot.
that sign in my room.
Let's steal the wall. Let's steal the whole
I'm
wall.
sure you can buy replicas because you can buy like Haunted Mansion signs.
Yes. You know, I want to Disneyfy my room one day.
Have you seen that guy who basically just made Fantasyland in his basement?
Yes, and I think Adam the Woo did a
Adam the
video.
Woo, yeah.
And Justin Scard probably did a video too. See, that's cool. That's kind of
But
freaky.
like, there's no rides.
Yeah, and he said that there's ambiance and you can there's music and you can hear the rides going.
It's so
But
cramped.
there's no rides yet, and it's so
like,
cramped.
there's not even okay, so if it was each of the rides, if you went inside, there's memorabilia from Mr. Toad's Wild
Yeah,
Ride.
just like a little
There's, like, a
room.
museum.
Just like a
That'd be cool.
little room. That'd be really cool.
But no, there's
There's not.
nothing behind the doors.
And I feel like one touch it needed was that classic Disney London skyline. You know what I'm talking about? Where it's
Yeah, it was,
where it's purple
in
and
there.
blue. I wish it had that, and it was just always nighttime.
But
because
it looked like it was just purple. The lighting
Yeah.
was weird.
I could just chill in there, dude. When I was playing Assassin's Creed Syndicate, and the London streets is making everything look like Mary Poppins and it's sunset. Oh
Nice.
my gosh, I was getting some hardcore nostalgia, bro, because that brings me back to the times when I would watch all those old movies, and you get Did you ever play Disney Infinity?
I did.
Dude, there was this button that you could press, and it would turn everything into Magic Hour, and I was like, oh, I want to be at Disney right now, dude.
What did you play Disney Infinity on?
On my old Xbox 360. Yeah,
I played it on the Wii U because I'm a nerd.
nice. Let's see, my dog wants to get down. That's cool. So yeah, I feel like we talked a lot. Do you want to talk any more? You want to wrap it up? Your choice,
I
man.
mean, I could wrap it up. We could talk about some other things.
All right. Well, we are running at about an hour right now. We could go on for just 15 minutes if you wanted to.
Sure, you want to talk about some movies? Maybe the Golden Globes?
Yes. Give me 1 second. I'm just going to restart the camera one more time.
Man, the Golden Globes, that first opening.
Okay. And we're back. So, Golden Globes. The only thing that I know about the Golden Globes is that's my dog scratching himself in the background. He has this cone on, but he can't reach his head. Here, I need to help him. Alright, so yeah, the only thing I know about the Golden Globes is that Bohemian Rhapsody won a couple awards?
Yeah, it did. It won best. I didn't watch it, but I know it won
Best Picture.
picture in a drama or whatever,
That's cool. That's cool.
and it won
That's
best
all right.
actor. I didn't see it.
You haven't seen Bohemian Rhapsody?
No, I didn't. I'm afraid that I won't like it.
It is not a Best Picture winner. It will definitely not win at the Oscars.
Oh, it won't be nominated for best picture.
Yes.
I mean, okay. Should we do our best picture, like guesses what it would be what would be nominated? Because I have a couple predictions.
Sure. I have things that I'd like to be nominated, but probably don't have a chance. But
I don't know. I've heard First Reform's great. That should probably be nominated.
ooh, I would love that, but I don't know if that's realistic.
Yeah.
If it was, holy crap, would I be so happy. I would be so happy. Any
I'm
A24
really looking forward
movie.
to watching it.
What?
I'm looking forward to watching it.
It's a very fine film. It's very simple.
I've
Very
heard the
simple.
talk is fantastic.
The way they shot it, the color or the lack of color, basically,
Yeah.
is and the acting and like the story, it just sucks you in because it's so raw, it's so bare bones, and it's so simple, and the story is so simple that the only thing that's really there in the best possible way is just the characters, and you
Yeah.
get to know everything about the characters, and it's just like it's an amazing movie. And
Yeah, I've heard.
well, maybe not
Ethan Hawke
amazing,
is just fantastic.
and maybe I'm giving it too much because I'm an A24 nerd. I'll support most of their movies, but like it's just like bare bones. It's a good movie. It is a good movie, and it's well made, and it's like performance is great, great story, and a great theme. But you know, it has that weird A24 ending that pisses off the critics, and it's genius.
Yeah.
But the critics hate it, and that's
They have a way of ending their movies. I've noticed that with the Coen brothers as well.
yes.
Like they just kind of
Die. Think people just die.
yeah. And then also with so I'm just gonna go with Coen brothers for a second.
Yeah,
Their movies kind of just end a lot of the time,
that is.
which I'm all for and I love it. But like
It's repetitive.
sometimes
Yes.
I don't know. It works at certain times, but sometimes I'm not a fan.
It does, and they kind of played with like that fact too with Ballad of Buster Scruggs,
That's
right?
what I was gonna go into.
Where
I'm
they-
not a fan of the ending of Buster Scruggs.
They totally just like fell into themselves, and they're like, "Screw it! You don't like the way we end our movies? We're just gonna make a bunch of long short films where everything ends the same. Every
God.
character is gonna die."
I like it.
And that's
It's
the
like-
only thing. And yeah, see, it's a fine movie. It's fine. It's not great, but it's
Not
a
their
TV movie. In the end, it's literally a TV movie. It's
Yeah.
it's on Netflix. It's a TV movie. They made it for TV. And that's probably one of the best TV movies anyone has seen in years, right?
That was fantastic.
It is so good. And, you know, yeah.
Yeah. So they just so No Country for Old Men doesn't just end. That has an actual ending.
The thing is, it
But
just
at the same
ends.
time,
Yeah, it just ends, but then it doesn't. Wait, you've seen No
Yeah.
Country? I thought you haven't
yes,
seen it.
I've told you that multiple times.
I love me some No Country for Old Men.
Is that your favorite Coen Brothers movie?
I mean, I probably, and I'm not just saying that because it's won Best Picture. Whenever I think about that movie, I don't think about Best Picture. I just think about how much of a like genius movie it is.
Oh, it's brilliant.
And the book that it's based off of, oh my gosh, it's an amazing book, and like they directed it perfectly, where it's as if they turned the pages of the book to ones and zeros, and they made that into a moving picture, like literally verbatim. They got
Well, I wouldn't say
everything
1-0.
perfect.
It's not animated, but yeah.
No, but I'm saying
I know
like
what you're
you
trying
know
to
what I mean. Like they
Yeah.
got it like literally and technically spot on, from the tone and the mood to, you know, all the characters. You just imagine them in the
Yeah.
way that they were in the book. If you've read it, it's like really good, really good. Great movie. Cinematography is like amazing.
For Coen Brothers, it's hard to say what my favorite movie.
Yeah, what's
Like,
your favorite?
I'm a big A Serious Man fan, but I don't know.
Yes.
It's not my favorite.
I haven't seen that. I haven't seen that. You know,
I'm really into. I don't know. I just watched Barton Fink. Really into that.
how is that? Yeah, what's that movie even about?
It's about a writer who is writing a play. He wrote a play, and then he gets basically a job that he doesn't want to take in Hollywood for writing movies. And it takes
Interesting.
place in the 30s.
Oh, that sounds fun. That sounds fun.
Yeah, it's I can't think of his name, but the guy who plays Pete.
Yeah.
Not No Country for Old Men. Oh Brother, Where Art Thou?
I know who you're talking about. Yeah, with the hair.
He looks like 100% different.
Yeah,
So it's kind of cool. He plays a completely different character too.
that's really cool.
And John Goodman's in it.
I really like Oh Brother, Where Art Thou, but I haven't seen that movie in a little bit.
That's a good one. I have that on Blu-ray.
Dude, I love the way it ends so solemnly. Like, it's such a like at ease ending.
That one ends pretty well.
Where everyone is happy. It's like just so peaceful. It's like everyone is happy.
Yeah, except like.
Oh wait, but
kinda,
doesn't
it's a little off because his wife's like, "That's my ring. I'm not getting married without a ring."
That's
And like, it still kind of ends weird, but like, it's a better ending.
Yeah,
and you're into not things just ending, because both Barton Fink and A Serious Man just straight up end.
Oh,
and
yeah.
you will be. Well.
Have you seen?
Barton Fink has a little more no resolution, but Barton Fink, like, I don't know, it has more of a linear ending. A Serious Man just straight up ends, and it it's just the story's not done. It's like the climax is the ending.
Yeah. Also by Coen's is Fargo, and I think
I haven't seen that yet. I have it though.
I've seen it, but I can't remember too much because it's been a while. You know. It was one of those.
Talk about it because I don't want to be spoiled.
Well, no, but I can't remember. You know, every Coen movie, it'll just end. You know.
Yeah.
It's.
How does Raising Arizona end?
That's what I was gonna ask you because I forgot. Completely forgot.
I love that movie.
Do they end up keeping the baby in that movie?
I can't remember, Jake.
Yeah, I honestly.
I have it. I'm gonna rewatch it.
Yeah, that's funny. I can't remember too much from that movie besides thinking how much of a freaking fever dream it was.
Yeah.
So weird.
I like the part when they steal the baby.
Yeah, and he's like in the house and there's all that weird colored carpet and all the weird walls and stuff.
Ugly.
Ooh, it's weird, but it's like
John Goodman's in that, if I remember correctly.
I can't remember, but I wouldn't be surprised if he was.
The guy who escapes from prison, right? I could be wrong.
I didn't even know there was a character that escaped from prison, to be honest with you.
Have you seen Raising Arizona, Jake?
I've seen it, yes. I see. The only thing I remember is the shot. I remember the story, right?
Yeah.
I remember, I think he climbs a ladder to get into the house to take the baby. I don't remember why he takes the baby, and I don't remember anything like the actual story that had to do with the dude on the motorcycle.
Okay. So I'm not going to spoil anything because I think you could just rewatch it.
Okay.
That's
fine. I mean, but
that from me.
I've seen it before, so if you were to tell me, I would go like, "Oh yeah."
Yeah.
But that's fine.
I can't remember how Burn After Reading ends.
Oh.
You know what I do?
Yeah, it ends with it has an ending, but it's not very good. But it overall that whole movie is like it just feels really short. It's just super fast paced. It's just
a very short movie. Yeah.
It's
not even though. It's like an hour and 40 minutes.
Yeah, but it's supposed to be fast, right? It's supposed to be kind of like an in and out short story technically, because it takes place in like a week. The whole thing takes place. Maybe it's even a couple days, and it kind of ends with I think they're like. What do they say? Something along the lines of, "Oh, you know, we needed John Malkovich's character, and he's."
I forgot John Malkovich was in that movie.
How did you forget? He plays the main character.
I didn't forget, but like, I don't know. Is he? It's very ensemble, Jake.
That is true, but he's like Marcellus Wallace in Pulp Fiction. Like without Marcellus, there's not much of a story, right? There's no story, technically.
Arguably, though, like, not even arguably, Brad Pitt and George Clooney are way more memorable than.
That is true. Well, see, I love John Malkovich's performance in that movie, and that's the only movie I've seen him in.
Oh, you haven't seen Being John Malkovich?
No, I want to so badly though, because it looks so weird and it looks so funny.
I don't think I've seen it either. I've definitely seen parts of it. It's supposed to be pretty good.
Yeah, and so John Malkovich is just so stupidly hilarious, and he cusses so much that it's funny. It's like a so little kid. Like, I feel like a little kid watching a movie like where, like, you know, a guy's cussing too much and it's actually funny. Like, he makes that actually funny to movie watchers.
Yeah, he's like the Tourette's guy. Remember him?
Yes, it is so funny. And, like, oh my gosh, when George Clooney shoots Brad Pitt in the face.
Oh God!
How it's
that's
the Coens make that funny.
George Clooney shoots Brad Pitt in the face. Is that what you said?
Yes.
Okay, I thought you said Brad Pitt shoots George Clooney.
Oh no! Well, that's I meant
like, that was shocking because I watched that movie. I was 10 years old.
Oh my gosh! And it's hilarious too.
It's so funny.
Like watching it now.
Because Brad Pitt's like the best part of that movie.
Yeah.
Arguably, I would say that's.
Well, yeah, like you said, it's mostly ensemble. So I would group Brad Pitt, George Clooney, and Frances McDormand together as one big piece that are like gorgeous, and then John Malkovich and Tilda Swinton in their own little land that are like really good but just kind of weird.
Yeah, Tilda Swinton's weird in that movie.
In every movie, she's just like ugh, like especially Suspiria, where she's like
oh my God.
So yeah, that like. But it's
that's a good summary of Suspiria.
That one scene though, that one scene in Burn After Reading, where Brad Pitt's in the closet and he does that stupid Brad Pitt smile and he puts the hands up and he shrugs his shoulders and he's like, "I'm sorry."
He has earbuds in this almost the entire movie.
Yes, yeah, he's like, "I'm sorry, man." And George Clooney just freaked out. He's like, "Oh my God." And just shoots
like
him
right
in the head. And then George Clooney's like, "Did I actually kill him? Did I kill the guy?" Oh my God, it's one of my favorite scenes in a movie. Like when it comes to comedy, it's so funny and like the whole movie builds around to this one simple idea, like this.
Everyone is lying.
Yeah, like everyone is lying, and they're all tied together by this one guy, and it just revolves in this little circle, this little tiny circle, because it's a little tiny movie, and it's a blip on the radar, but for what it is, it's quality. It is like a quality movie. It's well shot. I'm pretty sure that Roger Deakins shot that.
I don't.
If not, it was
Roger Deakins does a lot with Coen.
Yeah, it might have been Robert Elswit.
I can check real quick.
Yeah, I'm gonna check too. Let's see who does it faster.
I'm probably you. I mean,
I'm going Burn After Reading. I forgot my internet's not working. Oh shoot.
Emmanuel Lubezki. Okay. It's Lubezki.
I forgot. Yeah, because that was the one movie where like everything isn't a wide angle.
That movie, he's great.
Dude, he won 3 Oscars in a row. Did you know that?
He did cinematography for The Cat in the Hat.
Wait, really? Oh my gosh, no way.
Oh my God.
He really did?
Wow.
That's amazing.
Children of Men, Burn After Reading, Birdman, The Revenant, and Cat in the Hat.
That is awesome. That is
Starring Mike Myers.
So cool. He did Cat in the Hat because I love the Cat in the Hat movie. Just like I love the Scooby-Doo movie.
Well, that movie, Scooby-Doo, is actually charming and funny. Cat in the Hat's just kind of terrifying.
That is true, but Lubezki shot it, and I didn't know that until now. But thinking about it, it's a well shot movie. Like it's shot in a funny way, just similarly to the way Burn After Reading is shot in a funny way, and it's just the Cat in the Hat when he cuts off his tail and he almost says a bad word. Or when he does the shameless plug to Universal Studios.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Stop
reminding me how much I hate this movie.
Or Mrs. What's her name?
I don't even know.
I forgot her name.
You definitely know a lot more about Cat in the Hat to me.
Dude, I watched that movie a lot. I really liked that movie. because there's like, it was made by real people. It's different where
Wait, movies are made by people? Wow.
no, but it's like different with The Room, where it's like these are characters making a movie. These are not real people making a movie. But the Cat in the Hat, it was like names. Names were in this movie, like popular people making like a popular story. And
Okay, I see what you mean. Yeah.
like Mike Myers.
Who's in that movie? Let me check.
Yeah, and Dakota Fanning, Alec Baldwin,
Dakota Fanning is in that movie.
Mr. Humberflubel, whatever his name is, Sean Hayes.
Don't forget Spencer Breslin.
Who's that? Oh, yeah, he played Conrad.
Are you on the IMDb page too?
I am. And who's
I'm gonna
Bo
rate
Welch?
this a
What has Bo
10
Welch
out of
ever
10.
done? Yeah, read that
I'll tell
review.
you, I only rate things 10 out of 10 ironically. Let me see what else I've rated 10 out of 10. Okay. I've never rated anything 10 out of 10, like, actually. You want
Okay.
to know the 3 movies I've rated 10 out of 10?
Yes.
So it's, The Cat in the Hat.
Same, actually. Same.
Cat in the Hat, Christmas Mail, which is a made-for-TV Christmas movie,
Yeah, The Room, probably. Is that 10?
and Precious.
You haven't even seen Precious.
No, why would I watch Precious? That movie's depressing.
Anyway, the guy who directed The Cat in the Hat, Bo Welch, is a big production designer. I don't know what production designing is, but he's big in it. He did Edward Scissorhands.
You don't know what production design is? Come on,
No,
man.
what's production design?
It's like set and stuff like that.
Are you sure?
Yes,
You sure?
PD,
Okay.
production design. You don't know what that is?
Mm.
Ghostbusters 2.
Did he do Ghostbusters too? No, he didn't.
Yes, he did, and Beetlejuice.
No way. See, yeah, like, this is a big name.
Edward Scissorhands. That's like his thing. Director.
The Lost Boys.
He directed a series of unfortunate events.
Unfortunately. I hated that.
Well, I heard that was pretty good.
It was a terrible show. No, you heard it was good from in 8th grade when it first came out by all the losers that highly enjoyed the book.
What? Series of unfortunate events?
The new one, yes. The Netflix
Yeah,
show?
I heard it was better than the original.
No. Both of them are bad.
The original's awful. I like the book.
Oh my
I
gosh.
only read the first 3 books.
The new one is
I believe it's
unwatchable. The new one is
Neil Patrick
complete.
Harris?
Yes, it's completely unwatchable. It's
Really?
one of the worst. Like, oh my gosh, it's so bad.
I don't know. My dad said it was good, and I've heard other people say it was good too.
It looks like it looks like a crappy Guillermo del Toro movie.
I like Guillermo del Toro.
No,
Hey.
but I mean like you know how good his movies are?
Yeah.
Someone
Oh,
tried
okay,
to do that. Like, I'm saying
Guillermo del Toro.
if his movies were bad,
Okay, I see what you mean.
like Hellboy. Or not, that's not terrible, but like
The new Have you seen the new Hellboy trailer, Jake?
no, does it
It's literally the worst thing I've ever seen.
wow. Yeah,
It's really bad. You gotta make a podcast about that.
I will.
It's so bad. It's
So yeah,
'cause
Cat
you know Cooper, right?
yeah,
He's a big Hellboy fan,
that's awesome.
and
Good for
like
him.
he loves the comics and the Guillermo del Toro movies. I think he made 2. I could be wrong.
He did.
Anyway, and he just kept ranting about how awful the new trailer is. And I watched it, and you know what?
Is it
Everything
really
he
that
said was
bad?
correct.
That's funny.
It's
You know,
so bad.
I almost watched Pan's Labyrinth, and holy crap, it is already 10:20. Oh my gosh, this is the time I go to bed. That's okay. We're gonna have to wrap this up soon.
Let's wrap it up. What were you gonna say about Pan's Labyrinth? Because that's massive.
I was almost gonna watch it, and I'm gonna watch Pan's Labyrinth first, and then maybe I'll watch another Guillermo del Toro movie, and then I'm gonna watch The Shape of Water. So I don't
Alright.
go into The Shape of Water not seeing Guillermo del Toro's best content. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay.
And
I'm in the middle of The Lobster right now, so
yeah, you like started that movie 3 weeks ago. What happened?
I don't know. Okay. So I started The Lobster, and then I watched Barton Fink, and I also watched Hateful Eight.
And then you're
and
like,
I watched Silver Linings Playbook.
I almost watched that too.
It's all right.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. It's It's a drama.
Yeah. I like
It's-
dramas, though.
It's pretty well shot. It's not like ugly.
Yeah.
I like the lighting. You could say what you will, but
No, I
yeah,
want to
that was
watch
pretty
it.
good.
It looks good.
Hateful Eight was pretty good.
Yep.
I disagree with anyone who says they hate that movie because they're incorrect. And if they say it's too long, they're wrong. I disagree.
It is. Oh, there's the first shot is just like Jesus crucified, and it's like
I
3
love it
minutes.
so much, Jake.
But
Like,
it's like
I got-
opening credits and the music.
gutted.
It's literally. It's like the whole movie feels like the first hour of 2001: A Space Odyssey,
Man, that's a film.
where it's
That's so
glory,
good.
where it's glory shots and it's music.
I really liked it, and the music, Ennio Morricone,
Ooh,
great job.
did he do The Untouchables, or am I wrong?
I wouldn't know. I'm not very familiar with Ennio Morricone.
Oh my
outside of
gosh.
Tarantino and Clint Eastwood.
Yeah, Ennio Morricone. I'm
But-
pretty sure he did The Untouchables, and that movie is as
He sure
like
did.
like when I think about Ennio Morricone, I think about like an Italian, like a true Italian, making like just like that kind of music. Like his personality, I feel like leaks into the music. Am I wrong? Like
Well,
it just-
I wouldn't know, but because he called Quentin Tarantino a cretin who makes bad films.
that's very odd too, because he's
Remember that?
scored
That was
like
funny.
3 of his movies.
That made me laugh so hard.
That can't be true.
Yeah,
They-
he scored Hateful Eight and Django.
and it's
Glorious
uncredited, yeah, but Inglourious Bastards, which is my favorite. I love the score for that movie. But yeah, like the way
Why is it uncredited, I wonder?
I don't know. There's not even a soundtrack for it. But I know he did it. I can just tell by the sound. I know he did it. But yeah, he uses like these clarinets and a lot of like classic percussion like snares and crash cymbals and stuff like that. But like woodwinds too in minor keys. And if you know anything about like music,
He
woodwinds
did do
in
Glorious Bastards.
yeah, woodwinds and minor keys go together like ham on a sandwich. It's beautiful. It is beautiful. So,
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
So Hateful Eight, it went by really fast when I watched it. Like, yeah, laugh all you want. It, actually, like, I was so invested in that story.
you must
Jake.
have been on drugs, my friend.
No. Maybe I was on a leave. I had to leave earlier that night. And I remember because I had a headache.
That's
But that
funny.
doesn't count.
Yeah. So,
But
yeah,
that,
no.
like literally, it went by. It ended so. Like I didn't know when it was gonna end. Like,
Yes.
The guy was sucking his penis.
Oh, I forgot about that scene. That just goes on for so long.
And they just like hang her.
Uh,
Crazy. Yeah, he sucks his penis for a long time.
I kind of forgot about that movie. Max, when you get a girlfriend, after you guys break up, you're going to break up for a good reason, right, Max? You're going to break up for a
Hopefully, I
good
mean,
reason. Yeah,
In this
no, just listen.
hypothetical situation.
Yes, this hypothetical situation. You're going to break up and you're going to go, okay, things are better now. But eventually, you'll only remember the good things that happened, right?
Okay.
And then if you really dig deep, you'll remember the big bad things and you'll be like, "Oh, that's why we broke up." See, for me, that's the Hateful Eight.
Oh, God.
I remember Samuel Jackson getting his penis sucked. I
Very
remember,
hard,
and I
I
like
might.
that. And I remember Channing Tatum in the basement. And I remember the girl getting hanged and shot.
Yeah, that
But-
happened.
But then I really dig down and I go, but that first shot is like 10 minutes long.
No, I like it.
And-
I really,
and
I'm a, I,
they're-
man,
they
I'm
show-
a sucker for oneers.
They show
or
all of
anything like that.
they show all of him setting up that rope to the outhouse. Like
Ah,
all of it, not a skip. And
Oh man, it's good. Do
but
you
it's
have a
moment like
story?
those where it's like it's a oneer, yes, but you get the same point if it just cuts. If it just cuts, right? You get the same point. You get the same point across. But
Well-
let me tell you a different situation where like something like Children of Men, right? Where they use oneers to make it feel like real life. But Tarantino is making fantastical worlds.
So I don't know if the types of waters he's going for are specifically working in that context. And that's just me. If you like that, that's so cool. I wish I could dig that movie. But the thing is, I would rather watch Pulp Fiction or Reservoir Dogs or Jackie Brown or Django or Inglourious Bastards. All those will come first before I think about Hateful Eight. And maybe I just need to watch it again and just like sit down, get some popcorn, eat a snack, and watch it, right? Maybe I just need to do that.
I have it on Blu-ray. You want to borrow it?
I would love to. I almost bought it, but it was a little too expensive.
Yeah, I got it for my birthday.
That's awesome, man. And one movie, audience, I'm speaking to the audience here. I love my friend Max, but he just won't watch Hereditary, and it bothers me. It bothers me. It really bothers me. Okay, no, wait. Let me say one thing. So I watched the movie first, and I thought I was crazy.
First of all, can I add that I recommended the movie to you? Like, I told you about...
No, you did not. No, you did not, Max. Maxwell Green, you did not. Hold on. I need to stand up. That is some BS.
You did not introduce me
Max,
to this movie.
I'm saying I gave... Oh, I thought you said you introduced me to this movie.
No, I'm just saying that I told you that you would like it. There, bam.
Hereditary?
Yeah, because I didn't see it, but I saw the trailer, and I said, hey, Jake.
That does not count, Max. Max, did you know that I saw the trailer back in January?
Wow, that's
months
cool,
before
Jake.
it came out, before anyone was even thinking about it, before anyone went, yeah, maybe this is a good movie, Ari Aster, we know Toni Collette's great, but these kids, we don't know exactly. And I said, you know what? I like a couple of these shots, I like a couple of these shots. Maybe I'll check this out. And I watched it, and I freaked. Because not only is it shot well, but more importantly, the story is all there and more. You could watch this on surface value, and then really dig deep, right? And then you have the performances and the way it's shot. It's such a creepy movie. And when it first came out, let me say, this is what I was going to say. I thought I was crazy. I thought, like, how can I like this movie? So I watched it again. And I go, yes, it's creepy, it's crazy, but it's well made. And then I had to show someone else. So I showed my brother, right? He's not the biggest movie fan, but he's very smart. And he dug this movie. He dug it. He was like, this is a great movie. He told me, he said, yeah, that's my dog barking in the background. Right? Praise the Lord. Cooper, hail Payman. And he told me, that's a reference to the movie. You'll see. And, hold on, I'm going to let him out real quick. We've got like a minute. You know what? Should we keep going? Should we just keep going?
Jake, I believe you. I'll watch Hereditary. How's the birds going?
Give me one moment. I'm going to restart the camera, and then we're going to wrap it up, all right? 1 minute. Okay, we're back.
Did you watch the birds, Jake?
Yes, no, I legitimately watched the birds.
Oh, actually, you're not going to lie to me about how you like
No.
the schoolhouse scene.
No. I watched the birds, and I'll tell you. Want me to tell you how it ended, or want me to tell you what happened in the middle? I can tell you details, because I actually watched it.
I've seen the movie.
No, I just want you to. Want you to know that I actually watched it.
Everyone
But
knows
let me
that.
wrap up this Hereditary thing real quick. So, Hereditary, I showed my brother. He said that's the first great movie you've shown me in a long time, and I appreciated that. But right after he went, that Black Klansman movie though, I don't know. And I was like, oh, okay. But actually, now that I think about it, Black Klansman was just okay.
Yeah, it wasn't. When I saw it, I knew it was.
The way
I loved that ending shot. Kind of made up for the entire.
Well,
thing.
the way they ended this movie, if you haven't seen it, was it's a Trump rally, and this guy just gets hit by a car.
Well, no, they show news footage. It's not.
Exactly, but that's they're showing footage in modern day, and that it's nice dramatic effect.
Cool.
No, and I'm saying yes, that's very impactful, and that works. But then it just kind of cuts to black after that, and the credits roll, and there's no music. There's no music, right?
I love it when there's no music in credits.
No, it's so uncomfortable because they're showing this.
So good.
They're showing this extremely, what's the word? Like, not to be debated political statement, right?
Yeah.
And then it just cuts to black.
I
Like, the
thought
only thing you can do after that, you can't be like, oh, that was a good movie, as everyone's walking out, because everyone will hear you. So you like gotta legitimately talk about it, which was great because that's the whole point of the movie, like surfacing some of these things.
Yeah, I didn't really think of that.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah,
I
right.
was legitimately thinking of ending Portrait with no music.
And I would have been kind of mad at you. No, I wouldn't have.
No, I thought, like, if you know how... Well, I won't tell people how it ends, because I'm planning on putting this out somewhere.
Heck yeah, dude. You know what? In one day, if we're pros, we're going to remake that into a feature. And it's going to be great.
I thought it turned out pretty well. It's a bummer I didn't get nominated, but I don't know. I want to put it in more festivals.
Yeah, you can totally save it, man. Save it. Edit it a little bit differently if you need to. I think it was edited great, but if you want to mess with things, you have like that freedom.
Change some color grading, but
that's funny. But this whole movie that we made, it's all in black and white. As a joke.
I mean, exposure. There's some.
Oh, I know. She like contrast a little bit. Oh wait, is that an insult? No, because I was the DP. That was the DP.
Oh no,
no, I know. No big deal.
For the listeners or the watchers. I don't know. I don't watch podcasts.
Yeah.
We made a short film that I directed, and he made. He made the entire thing.
I made the whole thing. No,
yeah,
I shot it.
Yeah, he did shoot it very well.
Thank you.
We had a great actor.
You know, I haven't told anyone this besides my brother. I'm not gonna lie, Max Greene. I took a couple shots that I really liked from Hereditary, and I put them in your film.
Oh, gee, thanks.
But they're good, and it's only 2 shots.
Well,
and they're back.
No, I love that kind of stuff. Is it the last shot? Because I know.
No, it's the shots of him in the warehouse where it's just tripod and it's just moving.
Yeah, I like that.
There's a couple shots in Hereditary, if you watch, because the whole thing is made to look kind of like miniatures, so it's like staged a little bit, you know?
Yeah.
Not the whole thing, but a few things. So it's just interestingly staged, and I did a very similar thing.
All right, cool. I'll check it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we made this film. It turned out pretty good. I'm pretty happy with it, at least.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
For sure.
There's good moments.
There are some good moments, and I have got this big, bright idea burning in my head that I'm going to write, and then I'm going to hand it off to Max to direct, if we can get this ball rolling, because it's not even... I didn't come up with the story, but let's just say I enhanced the story. And let's keep it a secret. I'm not going to say what it is.
Yeah.
But,
well, I mean, if you stole shots from Hereditary, I'll let you in on a little secret that...
Ooh.
So,
Tell
another
me.
film that I watched that was submitted from our school used straight-up music from Call Me By Your Name, so...
Oh, to see without my eyes. I could sing that song right now. You want me to sing that
wasn't
song?
Sufi.
I'm going to...
It was the score. It was, like, instrumental, but...
Yeah? Hold on.
What kind of guitar do you have, Jake? I'm just guessing you're pulling your guitar out.
No, I'm not. So, yeah, you have anything you want to plug?
Buy that merch. All I want for Christmas is the Jake Paul merch. I'd like to.
I'm playing that song right now.
I'd like to plug my YouTube channel, Compound Productions. Jake is kind enough to put a link.
It's me.
I'm gonna upload
The last time that you touched me. Oh,
like to plug
will
the band
wonders.
They Have the Giant.
I'm sorry.
It's a good band.
Yes. Dude, by the
and
way,
yeah.
we should see the Regrets and Swimmers, man.
Yeah, for shizzle.
Dude, and have you heard of the band the Suffragettes?
I have.
They were playing at Knott's, but they were only playing covers. So I'm like, this is kind of weird. Because I know they're a good band, but they're only playing covers. But anyway, besides the point, thank you guys for listening to the Papa Jakey's podcast. This episode was brought to you by Audible. No, it's not. I'm not going to give Audible a free plug. It's brought to you by Sufjan Stephens and his beautiful song, Mystery of Love, which was wrongly
very wrongly, inappropriately, not given its full chance at the Oscars. They can only play like one verse. It was really dumb. It's really dumb. It's a beautiful song. And I'm
Call Me by Your Name.
Yes, and I'm playing the song right now because I think it deserves a better chance at the Oscars. So let's get that song nominated again. Can we do that? Can we do that? Let's do that.
We're gonna start a Kickstarter.
We are.
A GoFundMe.
So yeah, my name is Jake, and this is Max, and this is our
Max.
Patreon. I'm just saying
hoping-
random words. I can't really talk and play guitar at the same time.
I can, but I can pull my guitar out and cover for you.
Well, I mean, I can sing and play guitar, but
Yeah.
it's a little bit
All right,
different.
so I'm gonna go.
Okay, Max, thank you for joining us. I'm going to wrap this up right here. My name is Jake Flores. This is the Papa Jakey's podcast. This was a huge, beautiful, long... How long have we been going for? Like 2 hours. Like an hour and a half, maybe?
Yeah, we've been hour 15. We've been recording, I'd say.
Hour and 15, man. Beautiful, beautiful, longest episode to date, talking about some of my favorite things, movies and theme parks. And I said that in the podcast before. This is what we're going to talk about. We're going to switch from these subjects every week. I promise you. It's going to be fun. It's going to be great. And if you want to contact me, just go into the link, all kinds of stuff. I'll be back next Monday. I'm either going to be talking about Disneyland again, or I'm going to be with my cousin talking about new gear. And like I said, I had all kinds of plans for the show, so it's not going to get boring anytime soon. Eventually, we're going to move out of this room. We're going to make it huge. It's going to be beautiful. And I just want to thank people like Joe Rogan, Bobby Lee, these beautiful comedians with podcasts that are just so gorgeous. They're so funny. So, yeah, that is all from us. Max, sign us off.
Thank you for watching or listening to Papa Jakey's. Here we're going to be playing you some cool 70s tunes.
Yeah.
Fun. Like Reservoir Dogs.
Oh, yeah. I know that one song. Right? That one song.
Imagine me cutting an ear off, you know?
Yeah. All right. Thank you guys for listening. See you guys next time.